Hey, what's up YouTubers? First off, the ride I took while recording this moto vlog was absolutely incredible, so even if you just want to watch, just mute it and listen to some tunes or whatever, it's a good watch. Second of all, I'm trying to keep these as short as possible while loading them up with information like a triple cheeseburger, so let's get started. Tip number 7 has to do with looking professional, branding yourself, and being unique, and that is using creative intros and outros. However, intros and outros can actually hurt your channel if you don't use them wisely. Stay tuned. Alright, before we get started, I want to remind you that this is part of a playlist on how to get started on moto vlogging or YouTubing in general, and it's absolutely jam-packed with information, so make sure to check out the playlist link in the description if you're interested in growing your YouTube channel. Now, everybody has a different style, but a general rule is that an intro should only last about 5 to 15 seconds on YouTube. I mean, think about that. Your favorite TV show lasts 30 minutes to an hour. And how long are the intros to the TV show, if they even have one? The ratio is really low, like 15 to 30 seconds per hour of content. Now, if your moto vlog is 5 minutes long and 2 of that is an intro, you might turn off some new subscribers. Remember that not everybody has a blazing fast internet connection, and they can't easily skip ahead in a very long intro without buffering. And if they do skip ahead and the video hangs for too long, they're toast, they're gone. So in my opinion, even though I know some awesome moto vloggers and awesome YouTubers with lengthy intros, long intros are just a little bit inconsiderate if you think about it. I've found that intros usually work best when you've hooked the viewer with something funny, informative, or interesting that pertains to the rest of your video, then show a short intro and get on with the content that you listed in the title. The intro shouldn't just brand your channel or title your video. It should also act as a hook to organic first-time viewers who could turn into subscribers. It should also be a familiar sight to current subscribers. You know, I can't tell you how excited I get, even to this day, when I hear the Top Gear intro. You know the one, it's like... Sorry, it's like a bell to Pavlov's dogs. 'Cause when I hear Jessica, the Top Gear theme song, I instantly get stoked for motoring shenanigans. Now, I think YouTube intros can also be a call to action. So if you look at mine, I get all kinds of greedy and I ask people to like it and subscribe it and share and blah blah blah. You know, a great intro is short, concise, sharp, and subliminally says, hey, this is what my channel is about. I put effort into this. I try. I value good content, but I also value your time. A long intro can kind of do exactly the opposite. Maybe send your viewers to the thumbnails. So this doesn't always apply, just like the rest of the tips in this series. But there are, you know, plenty of really popular, great moto vloggers and YouTubers out there without any intros, and a few with really long intros. I'm just going off what the pros say and kind of what I know from my own experience with intros and outros. So even if you don't have an intro, start your videos with some kind of teaser or hook where you summarize what it's about. Hook people into your video with that. If you have a spontaneous vlog topic that's brilliant while you're out riding your motorcycle or whatever, then when you're done talking about it, maybe record a short blurb or short intro about what you talked about in your vlog to entice people to watch, and then you put that clip in the beginning. A brief topic summary or a teaser or funny or interesting clip entices people to watch the video, which is great, but a professional-looking intro will brand your channel. You know, before I was ever a YouTuber, you know, and even knew how to subscribe to people, I kept running across Half Throttle's videos, and he never had an intro, but I knew it was him from his nasty old KLR and his long hair, and he was in Panama, so it's kind of like he branded himself with that. I knew who he was. So to me, that was enough to brand him and make him familiar. And when I finally figured out how to subscribe and what it meant to subscribe, he was the first guy I subscribed to. I actually hunted him down, even though I didn't actually remember his name was Half Throttle, but I remembered he also had a tagline. It's ride far, do it soon, something like that. Sorry, Ryan, I botched that. Now, okay, think about what your intro should do. Should it let people know that you're a whiz with computers and you can make fonts spin around and blow up and be on fire and stuff? if editing is a focus of your channel, then there's nothing wrong with that at all. One of my favorite moto vloggers, I almost said moto vloggers because it's the moto vlogger. He's got a good example. It's a very simple but impressive text effect with some music that is now so familiar to me that I could hum it just like the Top Gear thing. I get stoked when I hear it. I actually am gonna hum it. It's like it sounds more intense than that. I sounded like Dr. Evil, but anyway. Okay, how about another one I could hum? Whose is that one? I hope you. I'm a terrible hummer. I don't know. What about this one? Okay, that's a good one. Now, how about this one? Now, what do you think when you hear, "Hi, welcome to the motovlog"? Who's that? If you watch him, you instantly know who that is. How about this one? "What's up, YouTubers?" That would actually be me. Now, here's one, and I'll try to sing it, but "Keep moving like a bullet train." Okay? If you know who that is, you get bonus points. Leave a comment. And here's another one. He just started using this intro recently, but if you know, you also get bonus points. But it's that big "bwah" sound from Inception. Anyway, I'm proving a point. Music or sound can be a very powerful tool to help people remember your content. Chances are that subscribers aren't coming in on the first bit of content they see. They've probably seen a few of your videos, and any kind of familiar branding will let them know that it's the same awesome person that they're watching, and will help them hit that big red subscribe button. So you should show people your bike or what you do, or maybe a snippet of what you talk about on your channel. You can't really go wrong here because your intro sums up what your channel is about. Now think about what kind of intro would sum up your channel most effectively. In mine, I chose to show a lot of action stuff, an explosion, shooting a gun, even a little booty shake here and there, with a little bit of motorcycling. Almost everything is on dirt, and I hope that when people see that intro, they know what they can expect from my channel. A guy who rides on dirt, sometimes shakes his booty while wearing ridiculous pants. And even though my intro is a little bit longer, in the 15-second range, I hope that it has enough going on not to make longtime viewers scrub ahead or click the thumbnails just to get through with it. And now for the outros. These are also very important. Now, some people have cool outros or end cards that remind the viewer to like and subscribe, or showcase a different video or channel they've created. I have no problem with that. I think that is a great idea. I would definitely spend time making a professional outro, because if they stayed through the whole video, chances are they liked it, and they would like to see more. If they don't like the video, they're not going to stay the whole time. So if you catch them for the whole thing, make sure you impress them with a nice outro. Now, sometimes I enjoy a video, and I completely forget to like it until I see a reminder to like it. Sometimes even when the video is from one of my best friends or my closest YouTube buddies, I'll forget to like it and share it because I was so blown away with what was in it, or I'm busy, writing a comment or something. A well-executed call to action like a subscribe, like, share, or comment, it doesn't hurt. This is also a great place to cross-promote your other videos. If you don't provide an annotation inside your video, then they're probably going to click the thumbnails with the memories or the crash or the fail compilation. Now, if you don't end your video with a cross-promotional outro, then you're probably losing potential views and subscribers, and most importantly, potential friends and fellow riders that you can meet. Now, you can pretty much make your outros as long as you want to, but here's two big warnings. First, make sure you're not turning people off with a really long time code when they're thinking of watching your video. And now, number two, remember that if they've seen your end card 100 times, they'll leave the video when the end card rolls. And if your end card is kind of longer, like my old one, then that will come back and hurt your minutes watch time ratio that I keep talking about on all these videos. And I know I blow that out of proportion, but the thing is that is the main thing they measure by. If people leave your video early, that hurts your whole channel. So it is important. Now for YouTube, it just doesn't look good when people abandon the video, even if it's a minute early. So sometimes I'll roll my outro while I'm still vlogging or summing things up. In fact, I've got a new outro that rolls while the video's still going, and then ends when I stop talking. That's kind of nice. Now remember, your outro doesn't have to be some pre-rendered thing kind of out of a can like mine is. At the end of your ride or at the end of your vlog, you can just say, hey, thanks for watching. If you like what I just did, here's a video that you might also enjoy. And then you can post a video or even a simple image on the screen and then put in an annotation once it's uploaded. It's as simple as that. You don't even have to do any fancy editing. Just tell people that if they liked the video, there's more content like that on your main channel, and that you'd love to see them subscribe. It's easy peasy. So guys, on that note, thanks for watching, and if you're not already subscribed, please hit that big red button for more motovlogging goodness. Hopefully these tips are really helping you out. If they do, make sure to check out the entire playlist of motovlogging tips, but be forewarned, it is really, really long. However, I have done a lot of research and studying, and if you're interested in growing your channel over time, these tips have been proven time and time again by successful YouTubers. So thanks, ladies and gentlemen. eveRide out.